everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fissner from ScreenProtector and the Inte.Team. Guys, in today's episode we've got a LG TV. So, let's plug it in. We see that it's a nice screen, full screen, yes. And now it's dark here. So I'd say, you see, I'd say the backlight is faulty in this case. I've ordered the backlight for it. You see now it's darker even on all sides here, and there's only one light over there. I would say the backlight is going off. It's an edge backlight, yes? So let's do it. I'll put it on the table and I'll disassemble it. I'll explain each stage, what I'm doing. First is getting rid of the stand because it's big and it's disturbing when you're doing it, plus you can't open the back, and then the back cover, and then we can meet up again. I'll explain what next I'll do. So I did open the back, I did remove the stand. When I was unscrewing, I've noticed that I need to pry it to open. I use my plastic prying tool. I try not to use metal as metal can leave marks on the enclosure more than the plastic. One small tiny plastic has popped out, the rest is fine. So I wouldn't say any damage was made. If so, that's irrelevant to the overall quality at the end. Now I need to remove the electronics and the main board, but I mean the power supply, main board and the speakers, but speakers are a must. The rest is not a must, to be true, because speakers could, you know, they could go off anyway because they are just slide in. So I'm thinking that the rest, apart from the speakers, and here is a driver board for the display, okay? So I'll remove the speakers only. I'll remove the cover, the metal cover which goes to the half, and then from half is the second part of that cover. I'll remove this one. I'll make visible driver board from the display, and then I'll turn it around and move it onto the second side. I'll try to remove the electronics main board and the power supply. I don't see any popping out components which are too high, so yeah, it's only safer in general to remove it, but I don't see any problem, so yeah, I'll leave it at this time, and I'll start to remove all the screws across the frame on the edges, yes, each side of the frame. Okay, so that part is done. Now we need to remove the top frame, which has a mark LG, yes, at the top. There are clips. I'll do it off cam because you know you need to go through all the clips and that will take some time. So after doing it, I'm taking out the display driver board, taking this barbecue stick, yes, and we call them for szaszłyk. Well, for, and Polish name we use is szaszłyk. That's when you put veggies and meat here and then you put it on the barbecue. So yes, I'm taking this and some Captain tape. I'm taking this driver board out, and and like that. This way, you know, this driver board is flat. Now what I need to do in the case of this type of display is to take it out, and that's, now you can wish me luck, because if I'll do anything wrong, I won't make money and I'll make customer angry. Customer is aware about the damage I can cause, yes, but you know, without the risk there is no repair anyway. So because it's faulty anyway, yes. So I need to be extremely careful right now, and I need to take it out. But Yes, but I'll do something else today. There is a frame here, okay, and I'll try to take this whole frame rather than taking the display only, and I will see if I will be able to lift the whole display with a frame. So be right back and I'll tell you if that's possible, because not with all the TVs you can do it, with some you can. Fingers crossed that's the one. Okay, so I've managed to put in the frame on various things, and the frame is out with a display. Now all I need to do is make sure that I will push it out, and I will have enough space over there in between the, I've got diffuser, yes, because there is a diffuser and LEDs are like that, yes. So we got these LEDs. These are two rows, okay, one row and the second row. I'll open them and I'll unpause. Okay, now they are separated, so you've got a backlight with a double-sided tape here. You peel the blue thingy off, or other color, depends which manufacturer, and then you've got those two strips, yes. So we need to fit it in between the metal frame on this side, glue it, but here's a space and whole sheet of the plexiglass called diffuser, okay. So yeah, that's what it is. I need to now pause, take out this display slightly and see if I've got enough space to do that. With some of the brands, you can't take display out of this frame because it's glued at the top, or maybe there are others which I don't know and at other places, but I remember I've damaged one, I think Polaroid or something, I don't remember, but I don't remember which brand, but I remember I've damaged it. It was glued at that frame, and when I was taking it out, unfortunately, I was trying to unglue it. Yes, I should remove the frame and then do it, but oh well, that was my, you know, attempt number one with that brand, with that edge backlight, and I had to learn it somehow. You know, I thought I know what I'm doing because I've done, you know, full backlight before, you know, so yeah. But you see, at least I'm trying to get my devices and practice on them first before I'm taking customers. Not always it's possible, but as much as I can, I try this way. Yes, so see you soon. So guys, the connector is at the edge here, and the second will be, of course, at the other edge. So you just need to watch out which one you have, because if you will compare them, these are oh, that's nicely burnt. That's where it wasn't working properly. So yes, so we've got them opposite, so we need to pick the right one for the right side. So I need to pick this one. Peel the blue thingy off, yes, and reapply it over there, and then do the second one. Connect the wire which goes here on both sides, and that's us. We can put everything back together. So the first one is fitted, now the second one is taken out, connector is connected, so you got two bended ones and one last straight, yes. So now I'll fit the last straight and I can install the frame with a display, okay. I need to only make sure if nothing went out of the alignment, so I need to make sure that everything is properly aligned. I was doing it as well with this on it, and I was only peeling from one side, and I was putting it in place and then peeling off this tape when it was aligned in the space, and then I had to, you know, like push it, yes, press it against the frame, but I found it more challenging, so I started way back to do it this way. Yes, it's just you need to be firm forward to the bottom, you know, so that it's reaching over there, because if no, it will be off and it won't align with a diffuser, yes, and then you'll end up in the trouble. So that's it, guys. That's the whole process of putting those. Now it's everything backwards. So I removed these because these would only disturb me right now. I can put the driver board back on the frame and put the metal frame Now screw it in and get to the back of the TV and test it. Just first test it and see, you know, only catch on a few screws that frame so it's more stiff, stable. And when I see that everything is okay, TV is working fine, then I can continue with assembling it. I don't know guys if you can see it, but the picture is okay, that's good. Yes, so it's not a problem at all. I don't want to raise it because, come on, you know, it's a risk still. But I'll continue assembling it. So now what has left is only the last of the screws. Yeah, the last of the screws. Put speakers, put these metal two on the sides, which covering driver board at the bottom of the display. Before putting speakers on, and then those speakers, connect them with the main board. Then I think that's everything, and then it's cover and the stand, and I can let customer know to pick it up. That's it. Well, test it, yeah, before giving it to the customer. So you see, it's only 11 minutes video, but how much work I've done in behind, yes, this scene. And plus still I need to test it, plus I've got a contact with customer as well, yes, so that's taking extra time as well. But anyways, that's it in this episode guys. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoy, you know, those kind of type of content. And that's it. See you in the next video if possible. Let's fix them all. Take care.